Alright, today is May 13th. We're going to go ahead and jump into this morning's weigh-in and this morning's breakfast, and then we'll go over everything that's been going on the last 2 weeks. $251. Alright, so my last weigh-in was April 26th, and I've gained 9 pounds. Lost a couple pounds now. It was a 2-pound weight loss, and I need 7 more pounds to get back to the 244 mark that we strive so hard to get to. But we'll get there. Just keep moving forward one step at a time. And I guess now we're going to go over all the physical therapy, the update on my legs and all that. So I ended up doing 3 courses of the physical therapy, and these guys was quacks. They was causing sciatica flare-ups. They would not listen to anything that I would say. Anytime that I would try to explain that something wasn't feeling good, they would cut me off, and it was a mess. I got a hold of my doctor, and I was like, man, this isn't going to work out. And they went ahead and canceled all that. And I have an MRI coming up at the end of next month, something like that. Let me get past this little shrine here, and then I'll continue. Alrighty. I don't like going down hills and talking anymore after I almost spilt the last time I was here. But anyway, so we got the MRI coming up either mid or at the end of next month. So we are going on, I think, 13 weeks of just having tons of pain in the back of one knee and behind my calf. I mean, my calf's pretty much the brunt of it. I started dry needling last week. I got another session in the morning. I want to say it helped a little bit after a day or so, but it just came back. I've been doing massages, trying to get everything to calm down, but I am starting to have issues now in my left knee, and it's not back into my calf, it's just right behind the knee. My masseuse thinks that I'm just like putting way too much strain on this leg to baby the other one, which could be. I mean, I kind of assumed that was going on. But nonetheless, I called today, and I'm trying to get an appointment to a pain management doctor that I used to see years ago for my back. Alright, so I highly respect that doctor. I've trusted him for years. He's an amazing doctor. Now, like we've discussed years back, that I don't want a Band-Aid for my back. I really want to focus on finding a way to, truly heal my disc so I can get back to normal life. He is the one who had me go get a surgery, which it worked up until my disc bulged back out. And I mean, I would love to do another surgery just to get this over with. But based on my last conversation with the surgeon, that's not really in the books, or at least it wasn't a couple of years ago. So I might have to stop this and continue once I get down, because the sun's going to be beaming down and blind the camera. But the goal was to wait until I got down to like 200 pounds, then go to physical therapy for my back, and then if that didn't work, I would go to the doctor, do the pain management. If he suggests that I get the shots, get the shots. If they don't work, try to go to a surgeon again. I want to dive full-fledged into it. So that was the plan. But I mean, honestly, with my legs doing what they're doing, I mean, they're really affecting me. I do not think they're coming from I don't think it's coming from my back. But I know that my back is acting up more. Extremely tight in the mornings. And I mean, I know that I have to baby every single thing I do. Can't bend down too fast. I can't sit on the floor. Like all this basic shit that you should be able to do at 32 years old. So I'm going to quit waiting. I'm going to quit waiting for the magical number on the scale for me to get in better shape. I'm going to talk to him as soon as I can, talk to him about the shots, see what he really thinks, if they're really going to be able to help me. get that stuff done. I mean, I can't keep waiting and losing thousands of dollars a year just to start over. At the end of the year, nothing be done. I mean, it's crippling us financially. We've paid over $80,000 since 2018, and that's with health insurance. Gotta love American healthcare. But I can't keep going half-ass into this, expecting, you know, that, well, when I get to this certain weight, my body will be able to handle it better. Now, I really need to have that honest conversation that I don't think I had in a long time. And if I did, I wasn't in the mental state to really care, because I was just so defeated for the last few years over my back just being so bad. But I mean, there's so much thought that I really need to get into where I can get, I want to start getting active again to the point that I can train again, lift weights a little bit. I don't got to do no Olympian shit, but I really need my body to not be fighting against me on a regular basis. So I'm just going to say screw trying to lose the weight first. I'm jumping all in. I'm seeing all the trusted doctors I can possibly see, like right now. There's no point to wait to lose another 60 pounds or 50-some pounds before I see them. That's gonna, you know, take almost the entire year. I'm already a few $1,000s in on my deductible. I might as well do it right now. So that's pretty much it. That's all the update that I have. Is I'm ranting on about going back to the doctors, and my back, you know, it's not as horrible as what it was, and it's not every single day constant misery, as long as I didn't do anything to flare it up. But I mean, I'm just tired of just existing. I miss going out and doing jujitsu. I miss being able to pick up my wife. I have not been able to pick my wife up in 6 years. So we went from this constant gym bros relationship. We would work out together, run together. I mean, like, everything that we did was active. And I just remember for years I would just lift my wife up and carry her somewhere. We'd be in the woods and I'd give her a piggyback ride. And I mean, we went from 6 years of that, and I went from 6 years of learning self-defense, doing judo, doing Krav Maga, doing all this stuff. 6 years of learning how to be self-reliant, and learning how to, you know, build as a man. And then I spent the last 6 years after that trying to make sure I wasn't in a wheelchair, and watching me lose everything. I don't really know what else to say as far as, you know, I mean, I know that I can build my life back. I just don't know where to start. And, you know, like my wife, she doesn't say anything about it, that, you know, she knows I got hurt, and, you know, it's not anyone's fault. But it still sits in the back of my head that we would be somewhere far different right now if I would have never had my accident. And, you know, she gets a little annoyed when I talk about that, because, you know, it's one of those things that you can't help. But I mean, I truly want to do everything I can this entire year and for the rest of my life until I get better. But in my head, I can't tell myself that I'll be like this forever, because then, I mean, it's not a good story. I personally can't remember anyone that I've met in person who's ever got better after they've injured their back. You hear stories about it online, people tell their stories, but I've never personally met anyone. And I really hope that I turn out to be maybe the first one that I know who does get healed. That's all. I would love to hear stories of people being healed. But I really hope that I get to come out on top with my story and say that I overcame this after 6 years, 7 years. I really miss, I'm going to say it again, I really miss just being able to horseplay with my wife. I miss being able to grapple with friends. My entire life was put on hold all these years. I lost all this money. I lost the chance at careers that I thought I was going to have because of this. And I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of just existing. I love being out here and walking, but I hate that this is the only exercise that I can do. This is beautiful. This is a mental rest. but I'm just tired of every day there being a new issue in my body somewhere, something new that's hurting. And then I got to go to the doctor and spend months and months and months trying to get help, to 6 months in finally hear what the condition was, and then every medication they could possibly give you that doesn't do anything. Like, I'm tired of playing that game. And I really hope that I get rid of whatever's going on in my legs. Whether it is my back, I don't believe it is. But I really want, going back a little bit, the dry needling. The guy doing that did say that I have like a good issues in my fascia, that my legs are extremely tight. So it isn't my back, but behind the knees. I really hope that, it's not a flare-up in my back that's causing me to, baby certain parts of my body, that's causing other issues in my body. That even makes sense. I know what I'm trying to say. Let me get down here before I freaking spill myself. Oh. That almost spilt thing is something my wife, when she worked in a nursing home, there was an older guy who he almost slipped. And as he almost fell, he was like, oh, almost spilt. Yeah, it's just an inside joke that we use now. But anyway, I really want to get back into weightlifting. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. But I got to start doing more than walking. I know that's not going to happen anytime soon. It might not happen the next couple months. But I mean, I really hope that I can get these appointments all within the next 2 months and talk to this doctor, see what he thinks about the herniated disc after a few years of not, I need a new MRI. A few years, see if anything's changed, has it retracted any, has it came out more, what's going on, and what's the best approach they could possibly give me. But, yeah, it's enough complaining about that. I'm going to finish this walk. And I guess, I'll do an update in a couple weeks on my weight and see if we're going in the right direction. Part that doesn't actually go to the storyline here, but we did just get back from a little mini vacation to Lake Erie. It was beautiful. I think it's the 3rd time that we went there. I might, actually, I'm going to throw in a photo that we took over the weekend there. And then I'm going to throw in one that I took the year prior in the same exact spot. So I can't tell a major difference, but I mean, I can a little bit. But I'm going to get off here so I can pay attention to my surroundings here and not slip in any of this stuff. All right, see you in a couple weeks.